This is a natal chart reading for James. Hello, sir. So the way that I'm going to do this reading is I'm going to start with your north and your south node axis, and then we're going to read all your other energies and tie them together. So let's get started. So you have your south node in Gemini and your north node in Sagittarius. So now your south node represents what you need to let go of. It's the energy that you're familiar with and comfortable with. Your north node represents your direction in life. It's your north. It's who you're inevitably like destined to become. Like you can't really, like, you're going to experience situations in your life that's going to force you into your north node. And if you're not actively working towards your north node, then around your Saturn return, which is like around 28 to 30 years old, you're going to like, life is going to like be forcing you into your north node energies. Okay, so with your south node being in Gemini at 2 degrees, this tells me that in a past life or when you were younger, you were very curious about the high life, about the luxury life. Okay, you like to have conversations about money, about stability, and living like that luxury bougie lifestyle. You were curious about it. You probably read lots of books about it. You like to get into debates and have conversations about it, have a back and forth about it. You also probably had a lot of mentors that were already living that kind of lifestyle. And you were that was what you were into. You were also very social and also thought a lot, like was always in your head a lot about, money. And now, with your north node being in Sagittarius at 2 degrees, this tells me now that in this lifetime, you're being asked to find your own way of getting that luxury lifestyle. Okay, instead of learning from others and doing it their way, pioneer a new way of getting to the top or getting that bougie luxury life or just gaining some sort of stability in your life. Find your own way. And also with it being in the 7th house, do it with people. Get in partnerships and collaborations with people to kind of, facilitate a new way of gaining stability. Now your south node is in the it's in the first decan of Gemini. And that decan is ruled by Gemini. So this tells me that in a past lifetime or when you were younger, you were very childlike, you were very light on your feet. You're very positive as well. You believed in yourself. You felt like, yeah, like I'm going to live the high life. I'm going to be rich. I'm going to be stable. And you like to talk about it a lot. You always was thinking about this. It's in the first house, so this was a personal issue of yours. This was a personal matter of yours. It mattered to you, and yeah, you were very just childlike. Okay, a little bit, just a little bit naive, a little bit like just a chatterbox. You were probably the type to like talk about all your good ideas and people and probably had your ideas stolen. Like, I really see that happening. Because Gemini is also a very clever sign. So you probably had all these clever ways of like getting that stability or getting rich. And like, you just being childlike, you just talking because you like to talk and because it's a personal issue of yours. And that's something that you're very interested in. You would just talk about these ideas to like anyone. And like, you probably had a lot of your ideas stolen. Now your north node is in the first decan of Sagittarius, which is also ruled by Sagittarius. So you're being asked to, be a pioneer. Go distant lands, right? Internally or physically, right? Go far in your own mind and kind of discover like new ideas, new ways. Also, with it being in the Sagittarius decan, I say like you were very big on adding, your own meanings and reasonings as to, okay, why is this is this idea not working? Why is this business not accumulating the way it should be accumulating? Why is there no growth? Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, you would add your own meanings or reasonings as to why something is not working or why it is working, right? Like, why did this work out so well and the others didn't? Like, you really like to get to the bottom of shit when it comes to your stability. Like, okay, why am I not stable, or why am I not rich yet? And you would spend a lot of times internally traveling about this. Like, you would ponder a lot about it. You would probably like take a lots of notes about it as well. Or you did that in a past life, because Gemini rules note taking. So when you were younger, or in a past life, you wrote a lot, you read a lot about these things. Now, of course, with your North Node, you're now being asked to step into the leadership role, right? This is going from the student to the teacher, right? Now that you've found your own way, you made your own path, right? You're now being asked to, be the teacher and teach other people who's walking the same path. Be the leader in it. Now, you also have Pluto conjuncting your North Node. So this tells me that when you add your meanings and reasonings to these things, to why it's not working, or why you're not rich yet, or whatever, or why it is working, it would facilitate a transformation for you. You will change whatever it is you need to change with ease in order to get those results that you're looking for. Pluto conjunct the North Node in the 7th house. This tells me that, like, often in your partnerships, you kind of approach it like, I'm trying to change my life. I'm trying to transform my situation. I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying? Or when people meet you, they feel like you've transformed them in some way. Or this is also, entering transformative partnerships that, transform your situation or your status or your life in some way. Now, your moon is in the sign of Libra at 25 degrees, which is the Aries degree. So this tells me that, you're very diplomatic. You have a need for balance, a need for peace, a need for togetherness, heavy on the peace. And with it being 25 degrees, which is the Aries degrees, this tells me also that you're very active, you're very passionate, and very fiery as well. And it's in the 6th house of everyday routines, your job, your coworkers. So yeah, you're always on the move. You like to work with other people. You can't stand still. Like, you just have a need to like be active and to be out there and to be doing shit. So that right off the bat tells me that you like to not only think and analyze and add meanings and reasonings to, your personal matter, which is getting rich, or getting stability, or having that luxury lifestyle, or learning about it, right? Learning everything that you need to learn as well. You have a killer curiosity as well. Also, so not only do you like to do that, you also like to act on it. Like, as soon as you get a good idea, and you've analyzed it, or you've read a book and the book tells you like a step-by-step procedure to follow, like, you act on it like immediately. Don't doubt yourself. You're very confident. You believe in yourself. You're a go-getter. This is all the traits you had in a past life and when you were younger. Your North Node is asking you, okay, once you get there, once you find your own way and kind of move away from other people's tactics, and you kind of create and pioneer your own unique, original way of gaining, that luxury life. Okay, cool. Now, like, partner up with people and kind of show them, teach them, like this way, how you could do it. We could do it like this. Like, this is like a new way. Like, everything that you've learned in a past life or when you were younger, like, teach it to, like, new people, so you could like partner up with them and you guys could like transform each other's lives. We're out of time. Let me know if you want a part 2.